Cheaters are ruining Mortal Kombat 1. That's right, we're talking auto blocks, auto ducks, auto anti-airs, all that crazy stuff. Which is crazy because I can't recall the last time Mortal Kombat had any real cheaters. Until now, we just had rage quitters and Wi-Fi players, but now we have actual cheaters that need to get exposed. So today, let's cover the hacking drama in Mortal Kombat 1. Believe it or not, this cheating has been happening for a while now. It first got reported on December 14th, but even weeks later, it's still happening. So it's possible that NetherRealm still hasn't caught this guy, so I want to shine a spotlight on this situation and get my megaphone out to my audience and just make more people aware of this cheating situation. Apparently, the person making these cheats is the same person that made cheats for Street Fighter 6 and also Tekken 8 as well. That's right, it's the same guy apparently. He makes cheat codes and then sells them to desperate players who can't get wins without cheating in the game, which is just crazy. This man is an absolute menace. Out of all the ways you could spend your free time, you choose to make cheat codes and just ruin everybody's day. And around the holiday season too, these cheats first started getting reported on the 14th and carried over weeks later. So this person, this cheat code maker, is quite literally ruining the holidays for gamers right now, and that just can't stand. But alright, what exactly are these cheats? Essentially, any player who downloads these cheats gets a near perfect defense. That's right, and it does this in three ways, the most obvious of which is auto ducking. If you go for a throw, the player will instantly duck it and then punish you for a full combo, and that's because the cheat can react to your throw on frame 1, duck under it, and then give you a full punish. Or in other words, it's near impossible to get thrown unless you're already attacking because you can't break throws on counter hit. But for any other situation, the throw will be ducked or broken by the AI. It cheats for you, which is already cheap, but things get even worse because this cheat will also up block for you. That's right, if the opponent goes for an overhead or a jump in, this cheat will up block for the player and just give them a full punish, because most of the time when you up block an overhead in this game, it's a free punish, full combo. So you can't throw the opponent, you can't jump in on them, and you can't do overheads of any kind. So all you're left with are regular pokes and low attacks. But of course, the cheat will block all of that too. So you might be asking, how do you beat these cheaters? If they can block everything, they duck every throw, they jump every command grab, all that stuff, how do you beat them if they have a perfect defense? Well, thankfully, there is actually a way to beat these players, and skilled opponents have already figured it out because Mortal Kombat has block damage. In fact, this series has a lot of block damage, and as a result, the cheater can't keep blocking all day because eventually all that block damage will add up, their life bar will get completely drained, and of course they lose the match. And as a result, the cheater has to attack at some point, otherwise they're going to lose the match, and that's how you beat these cheaters. You have to exploit their offense, and thankfully cheaters tend to be really bad at video games, they don't have skill, that's why they download cheats to help them win. So with that in mind, here's some quick tips to beat these cheaters if you ever do encounter them online. Number 1, be ready to anti-air. Watch for the jumps. These players will jump eventually, and when they do, anti-air them for a full combo. There's tons of ways to do this in Mortal Kombat 1. Hit them with that full anti-air combo. Or you can go for the up block. On any jump in, this guarantees you a full punish. Hit them with the combo. Number 2, duck their throws. Eventually, if your defense is good, the cheater is gonna go for a throw themselves, and if you predict it, you can duck their throw and then punish them with a full combo that way. Ducking throws is not the easiest thing, but it is a great way to beat these cheaters because they will be left open after they miss their throw. I even saw one player baiting the throw, which was brilliant because the cheat forces you to duck throws, so you can use a cameo to punish them while they're ducking because they release block to duck your throw and then get hit by the cameo. It's just a brilliant strategy. So that's one more technique you can use to beat these cheaters. Number 3, armor attacks. These might be your best weapon against these cheaters. It's kind of a secret technique. It's their kryptonite because plenty of strings in Mortal Kombat 1 have gaps, and if you know where those gaps are, you can armor through them, and with the right cameo, you can even get a full combo. But you can also use armor attacks to steal your turn back. You can do a string that's barely minus on block, not punishable, right? Just barely minus, and then force the armor attack through. The cheater is gonna think it's their turn, go for an attack, and then lose to your armor attack, and you're gonna blow right through them, get a full combo. You get the idea, it's very effective, and even a basic armored wake up can throw these people off too because they're terrible at pressure. They rely on cheats for defense, not offense. Those right there are the 3 best methods I've found for beating these cheaters. I've witnessed Foxy Grandpa beat these cheaters, I've seen Sickander beat these cheaters, and I've also seen Diff beat these cheaters as well. And the main way they achieve victory is with these 3 methods. But don't forget to not do any overheads, don't ever go for a throw or any risky jump ins because the AI will counter all of that. But at this point, I bet you're asking, how are these cheaters still in the game? Surely they've been reported already and banned from the game. I wish that was the case, but apparently, according to the actual description of this cheat, when you go to buy it, here's what it says. This cheat has a built-in name spoofer, or in other words, it hides the player's actual name, so when you go to report them for cheating, it's not their real gamer tag, and so they don't actually get banned. And that's the main reason these hackers are so hard to get banned, right? These cheaters aren't even using their real name. The cheat has a built-in name spoofer. But then if we keep reading, you can see a lot of the other cheats I've already mentioned. There's a auto counter throw. It will break any attempted throws and also duck under throws in any situation. In fact, funny enough, it will even duck throws that are really far away. So even if you try to throw the opponent from full screen, the cheat code will auto duck them. Like the cheat program will still have them duck a throw even though you're all the way on the opposite side of the screen, which is hilarious, and it's how you know they're cheating. Because no regular human would do that. They would not duck under a throw that's that far away, especially not on reaction. It's not a human, a computer is doing this, it's a cheat code. And then as mentioned earlier, this cheat beats command grabs too. Some command grabs are mids in Mortal Kombat 1, which means you can't duck under them, however you can jump away from them, and the cheat code does just that. It avoids command grabs too by jumping away. Then you have the auto anti-air, automatically counters jump ins, the auto fatality. I forgot about this. So the cheat even does a fatality for the opponent if they're standing in the right spot, which is just pathetic. You can't even do a fatality on your own. These cheats are insane. But then finally we have the auto block. So even if it's not an overhead or a throw, this cheat will still block everything for the opponent. And that's why if you go on Twitter and watch some of these matches where the cheaters are playing, they'll just confidently walk forward at the opponent without a care in the world because they know the cheat program is going to block for them on frame 1. Keep in mind that no attack in this game is instant. Even the fastest attack in the game is 6 frames on startup. Most characters it's 7. So the game has 7 frames to react, and of course because it's an AI program that cheats for you, it reacts on frame 1 or 2 because it's a machine. It has instant reactions. And as a result, that's why this cheat program can block for you, it can block overheads for you, it can react to throws and duck them instantly, it jumps away from command grabs, all that crazy stuff. It's just ridiculous. So as you can see, this whole situation is crazy. The hackers and cheating drama is just no fun for anybody, not even the cheaters. They can't be having fun while doing this. They know the wins aren't real. You know deep down they know they suck at the game and they're pathetic for using cheats to get wins. You know they feel that way deep down, but misery loves company, so they're playing the game anyway to make everyone else hate their day just like they do. I have no doubt that 99% of players watching this video hate cheaters and want to see them banned, but for the other 1% that want to condone this behavior, no, you're wrong. There is never an excuse to cheat in a video game. You can tell yourself it's no big deal because you're not competing in a tournament, you're not playing for money, it's just casual, so who cares? Everybody cares. Literally everybody cares except for the cheaters, and that's why nobody likes them. Even if you just played with your buddy on the couch and they realized you were cheating, they would be upset. That's the normal human reaction. Cheating is never cool. Oh, and then I saw one really dumb take on Twitter. This person will not be named because they're such a loser, but this person claimed since you bought Mortal Kombat 1, you're allowed to use cheats in it because it's your property, therefore you can modify it however you want. No, that's only okay if you play offline against the machines and the AI. The second you go online and start ruining other people's days, that's when cheating is not okay. Buying a video game does not give you license to cheat in that game. It should always be a bannable offense, and honestly, I think it should be a crime to sell cheats in the first place because you're ruining everyone else's experience. The players who bought this game are now having their experience ruined because you're cheating. The players who also bought this game have a right to not face cheaters. They bought the game for a fair experience. Alright, with all that said, here's how you report these players. Even though they're name spoofing, you should still do this whenever you encounter one of these cheaters online. And once again, as mentioned earlier, the main giveaway is the auto duck. Nobody ducks every single throw in a match or a set. That's how you know they're cheating. So once you've confirmed your opponent is a cheater, you want to highlight their name and then press the report player button. That's the best way to do things quickly. However, you can go the extra mile and also report them on Twitter. Record the player cheating on your console or PC with whatever hardware or software you have, and then report them to Tyler Lansdowne and D. Kurtzik and Dizzy Knee, just like Ice Cream is doing on Twitter right here on screen. I recommend you do both of these things whenever you encounter a cheater, just to make it more likely they could actually get banned. As mentioned earlier, their name is spoofed, so it is tough to ban these people. Even so, we should do every step we can to try to ban them anyway, because like they always say, evil only succeeds when good people refuse to act. So make sure to always report these cheaters when you catch them playing online. That's about it for today's video, everyone. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like down below. It helps the channel out a ton. And then if you haven't already, finish that combo by subscribing and ringing that bell so you never miss any future videos. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.